back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I'm wearing my PE glasses where they turn dark. Super embarrassing, but my other glasses have been giving me really lots of trouble. Like, I've had this mark, they're just too tight. Oh my god, go, it's a four-way stop, it's your turn, it's your turn. Oh my god, we all need to go back to school to learn how to do a four-way stop. Anyway, okay, so it is July 31st and I am ready to decorate for fall. So I don't typically decorate for fall separate from Halloween. But this year I want to do a little bit of a transition because March, April, end of February, into March, April, into May, I did spring. Second half of May, June, July, I've done summer. And I am needing a change. So super ADD with my decor. I'm ready to do fall, but I'm gonna bring in fall leaves. We're gonna decorate after this. I wanna bring in a lot of sunflowers. All of a sudden I'm just like obsessed with them, like I was with the daisies. So it's still gonna be bright and fun, summery, because really August is still summer, but it'll be a hint of fall. So it'll be enough change for me and I'm really excited for that. So we're gonna go into Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree and I'll show you some footage for that, and then I'll show you a little haul, and then we'll decorate. Oh my gosh. Look at my PE glasses. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. Like, who am I? I don't think I want to get these again because... Have you guys ever had the transition glasses that transition to like the slight sunglass thing? I don't feel like it does much. I just don't think it does enough to look this insane. Sorry if you wear these on a regular basis. I love the actual glasses. But like I was saying earlier, I get this, like, my head is so big. Like, this side is not as bad, but like I was getting a big old headache the other day. So I switched to these, and these feel a little bit better, but they're still... I look so silly. Okay, I'm in the model home right now. I'm working, but I had a lot of time in between band camp and here, and because we are so far south compared to where I live and work, that I didn't want to go back home just for an hour. Like, it's just... So then I ended up having like almost 3 hours of time to kill. So more like 2. So anyway, I got a few things. You saw some of the Hobby Lobby, I mean, honestly guys, Hobby Lobby is the place to go for fall, just period. It's just the most beautiful options. And I don't want to go overboard. I can go overboard with decor. I can go overboard with florals. So I'm going to see what I have, plus the couple things that I picked up, and then we'll see if we need anything else, but probably not. So I got some more sunflowers. I did pick up some sunflowers from Michael's, a set of big ones instead of these little ones, but I thought these are really cute. Obviously they don't smell, but these were, everything is 30 and 40% off fall at Hobby Lobby, or there's no way in hell that I would be buying this. So this was $9, and I think I got it for like $5-ish. So that's worth it for this. I've also been looking to thrift. That's one thing that I really love to do, is to thrift florals. But they are sometimes hard to find. So other fall things, I got something I was really hoping to get at Dollar Tree. I was very disappointed in, was they have all these miniatures for fairy gardens, and they have stuff out for fall and Halloween for the fairy garden, and I want to use that to make my bubbles house. So I'm gonna have to go buy another Dollar Tree. If you haven't seen that here already, I will be going to another Dollar Tree because they're just getting stuff out. But anyway, to finish out what I got at Hobby Lobby, I got a sunflower scrubber. I'm just obsessed with these ridiculous themed scrubbers for the dishes. So I got one of those, and then I got some straw covers. One's a fox. You have a pumpkin and a football, and I'm clearly not keeping the football, but you know, go birds. So I got that, and then at Dollar Tree, like I was saying, they didn't have a ton. I mean, they had a ton out, but you can tell like every Dollar Tree is a little bit different, so you have to go to a few. Anyway, what I got at Dollar Tree for fall was a 3-pack of mushrooms. These are now $1.50, but this color is absolutely stunning. I did this color for Christmas a couple years back and loved it. Now I just do vintage party all seasons, but absolutely love this. I got a checkered tablecloth, and I'm really excited for this because it's not a bright orange, but it's also not a brown, and it's kind of a caramely color, and I think this will look really, really pretty for fall, and then we'll switch it over for Halloween. And then for some crafts, for one of my Halloween crafts, I got some ribbon. For my bubbles guy, I got some little sunflowers, or maybe we just put these up. I don't know where these are gonna go yet. And then I got 2 Halloween-y things, so I wasn't gonna show Halloween, but I just got a couple things, so I'm just gonna show you here. So I got 2 bleeding candles. This one is still $1.25, and it's just a traditional black taper candle. It is not a faux candle, it is real, and it's supposed to be bleeding. I've never had a bleeding candle. The tablecloth was $5. The other things were $1.25 or $1.50. And then this was also $5. And this is just too freaking creepy. This is a anatomically correct, well, apparently heart, and it is a bleeding candle. And this was $5. So that's what it's gonna look like, really gross. So 2 $5 items and a couple of dollar-ish items. I also got some gum because I'm out. I should have got headache medicine because I have a raging headache right now. But I think I'm like tensing my jaw at night because of just the anxiety I have about being late to band camp. It's so weird, but I just do not sleep. After my initial fall asleep, I start waking up around 3, 4 o'clock every 30, 45 minutes. until it's time for me to wake up at 6. And I'm just so worried about messing something up because my normal day to day, 75% of the time, I don't have an early appointment. So I get to kind of wake up on my time. And so I'm always very worried about being late. So anyway, I've been sensing that. I think that's why I have a headache, but either the next thing you're going to see is the next thing you're going to see is either another Dollar Tree pass through or some decor. So stay tuned. Friends, I am home from my 12-hour day, which I know tons of people do this, so I should not even be complaining. But I just got all of my fall things together that I wanted to show you. And then I'm going to show you where I am going to be decorating. And then we'll decorate a little bit and see what's missing. I have not pulled my florals down yet, so let me show you those. These are where all my florals sit. So I have like this little feather business. I have some like things back there I want to get down, but let me show you what I have. I did get some sunflowers. I don't want to go too fall. I don't want to go too deep into fall. I want it to still be a little bit of bright and fun, little transitional. So let's see what we got going. All right, so I like to bring the brass back out. So I have some brass candlesticks. I have a brass vase. I do want to get a second vase and I'll show you why, but this is thrifted, this is thrifted, these are thrifted. So this is going to be like an entryway thing. This is from Dollar Tree from last year. Hobby Lobby on clearance. A lighted garland from Savers. I just did this in one of my Halloween hauls. So we're going to bring the little owl out. A singular, actually I have double of these. They're really for sale, but I'm going to use them until they go for sale or until they sell, until they sell. Lord Jesus. All right. I got some regular sunflowers. I got those flowers that I showed you earlier. I got my little thingy, my straws, my mushrooms. So I got out what I do have in the cabinet already. And this is a friend is a ceramicist. And so she made me that. This is a thrifted marble crock for utensils. This is a thrifted piece. I'm probably going to put, I have a lot of things that I just change out that I keep out all the time. So like I keep out toothpicks. So toothpicks will go in here instead of where they are right now. This is a mushroom container. I don't know if I'm going to use it as a container just yet, but that was thrifted. This little riser was thrifted. So this is what we have out so far. And I do need to get more florals out, and then we need to do all the things and then see what we're still missing. I realized that the what is that called? Tablecloth is a rectangle. I thought I got a circle, so we'll see. It's from Dollar Tree. It was $5, but now I'm kind of nervous because it's not $1 and $5 is something. So let me show you where I like to decorate. All right, so this spot to the right of my oven, my crock, I like to make this a thing. So this will be changed out, this will be changed out, this will be changed out, this will be changed out. So this is like a seasonal thing. This is also a seasonal thing, but this always stays. So there will always be some sort of light situation and a floral situation around my mom's cookie recipe. And then this is mostly plants and stuff, but it might get changed up for Halloween. It's not going to get changed up for fall, but I do want to change up this floral and vase for fall. And then I do want to zhuzh up the little coffee area. This was like a handmade situation. I would love something like this, but with a second shelf. So I might see if I can get a friend to make something like that for me. So I'll switch out my spoon container, my little floral and picture, and my sugar. And so this will get changed out seasonally as well. And then of course the island. I always have floral, candle, and a little zhuzh somewhere. This is like a real lemon and it is gross. So this needs to be thrown away. This is a very big spot. After spring, I wanted summer to be really light and open because I felt very claustrophobic, and that's why I have to change up my stuff, because it's a literal anxiety producing push. I don't know that I'm going to make this super maximalist, but it will change a little bit. The florals will change, and possibly the tray or vignette, but it's probably going to stay kind of simple, and I am probably going to keep my stick. And then I typically keep these vases, but I think I want to change these out for brass, and that's why I said I was looking for another brass vessel or vase, because these are light, so I want to keep these for spring and summer and then switch them out for fall and winter. And I also will be switching out my curtains. I talked about this before. I have a cream set, a little bit of, not even fully cream, like an off-white that I like to do for fall and winter so that the other colors can be the focus. We are actually going to be changing these out soon. We found some really cool ones. So this will change. These two will change. The curtains will change to the off-white. This is a big decorating spot for me. Usually florals or garland. So it's probably going to be the fall garland there. This is new. So I'm going to switch this out with that really big brass vase. But I realized that I scraped the paint off right here with this piece. So I got to take that part off. That's a brass piece as well. So maybe that can be my second vase or my vessel for on the side of the TV. And then these will change to more fall florals. And then this is actually one of my favorite places to decorate. Bubbles sits here. And then we have our ode to our mom and brother here who have passed. And then I do like a little seasonal thing there. And then this is where all my smell goods stay. So not a lot to change there, but it's a really fun space. So those are the spaces we get to do. I'm gonna walk the Nudie. Nudie, you wanna go walkies? Would you like to do a walkies? Yeah? And then we come back and decorate, okay? Okay, let's go. I think I might also wanna change this basket too, but we're gonna do this first because this is easy and I have everything I know that I need. Let's back it up. Guys, you have to thrift. I mean, not everything is super cheap at the thrift store, but like this was, I don't know, $3 or $4. It's probably 10 to 15 at the store. Homemade, beautiful piece, marble. Like what? I know it's 80s, but like you can find your own style of stuff, you know? Also, I really like using plates to decorate. This is literally from Dollar Tree, so. And not every Dollar Tree plate is beautiful, so I'm not trying to say just go to Dollar Tree for everything, right? You gotta pick and choose your stuff, but like thrifting and doing things on a budget is so doable. All right, so we're gonna take this out and do a quick wipe down. I should probably do more of a wipe down than what I'm doing, but okay. Put this little baby here. We're gonna do a little that. Also, I got all of these recently and I hand wash them and then I oil them up once in a while. And I'll show you the oil I like to use. This is a really good one that food can get onto. Food grade mineral oil. It's great for your, I can link it below, but it's great for your cutting boards and stuff. All right, and then we're gonna transfer our, this isn't always like the neatest situation. Q-tips. Oh no, these are not Q-tips though. These are, what are these? Toothpicks. This is probably one of my favorite finds. This has been out for spring and summer, but I do want to change it. So let's see if we have one that I like. I guess we could do this one. It's a little bit of a darker, not my favorite. I actually don't know if I want to keep that one long term. It's not ugly or anything. It's just they're little, so they're hard to see. But let's switch that out just for a visual change. Also, another tip is I literally put washi tape on this to change it from spring to summer. Because I have to stop buying these canisters from Home Goods, guys. But like, totally different look. All I have to do is use washi tape, like super easy. All right, I'm gonna change this spring basket to the fall one. I also have a summer one that I forgot I had. And then I think I'm gonna use this copper vase to place here, but maybe add some actual color in so that it's not all brown, because I definitely don't want all brown. There's the canister all put back together with the washi tape off. I have to put these back. I also have to switch that out as well. So let me see what I can figure out here. Okay, I don't know if this is just too tall. Let's see if we can push it in there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Don't know that I officially love that, so we will still work on that. Let's keep those in there for now because I do like the color. And then we got to switch this out. I'm not really sure what I want to do there. I don't know if I want to put my diffuser there and cover it with something. This was probably one of my favorite ones I did. This is a thrifted pot or creamer or pitcher, little mini pitcher with different florals. I really loved that one. So I got to put all these florals away. I did organize all my stuff to where I have a cabinet for all my vessels. I did purchase this to sell, so I'm going to go put it in the sell room, but it is really freaking gorgeous. So if it doesn't sell, I won't be upset. Okay, I think I'm actually going to switch this copper one to the dining table and give this one has a little bit more color and fluff to it. So let's switch these out and I'll put this on the dining table. Oh, I love that so much more. Bring some more color. So we still got to fix that. That looks really good. Yeah, so much better. And this pot and the other, or both of these pictures that I just had here, this one here now, the other one was a German one. This is an Israeli one. And they both have chips. So they're not really going to sell well. So I might have to keep them. You know what I mean? All right, still working on the left side and might add a ribbon or some leaves there. We got this little section taken care of. We switched our basket out. Oh my gosh. This is Micah June's favorite toy. She falling there. There go a donkey. Yes, ma'am. What's up? Yeah, you need some milks? Okay. We're gonna do the coffee section next. Okay, it's a new day with my PE glasses, and I just finished band camp, and I have to go to the porch. So everything you just saw was basically the furthest I got last night with decor. I had been gone from the house for 12 hours. I hadn't sat down yet, so I decided to take a break, and I made a little list of things that I wanted to get. So I'll show you in a little bit, but I did just go to a different Dollar Tree. I'm hoping to hit one more, but yeah, I'll show you what I got in a second. I'm waiting for World Market to open up and see what they have. I've already been in a lot, but I haven't been in and focused on fall, so I'm gonna go in and then I'll show you everything I got and then we'll finish decorating. I changed out the curtains. I'm sweating like a whore in church, and I'm about to switch out my carpet. So I have a little Turkish rug that I switch out for fall and winter for under the pets' food and water. And then I also need, I don't know if you can see the little polka dots over there. I need to switch this one out too, but this is the first, like just a couple months ago, I decided to even put something there and make a entryway with something that we don't have. So I need to zhuzh that up too. So that's going on the list of more things to purchase. We are home, and I still did not find everything I wanted at Dollar Tree, but I will show you what I did purchase. And then I got one thing at a thrift store that I'm really excited about. So the first thing I got was from the thrift store, and this was $3.99. It's a little hurricane vase for a candle. And so I'm going to put one of my, I really wanted something with like some pressed flowers, and I think I'm just going to have to be on the lookout for that. And it's not going to happen this year, but like, this is perfect, and it's got a little bit of a texture to it. So I'm gonna put I have to clean it, and then I'll put my candle in there. And then everything else I got at Dollar Tree. And I only got a couple of things that were on the more expensive side. Everything else was $1.50. So I got a little faux pumpkin. I like this one because it looks a little bit more realistic. It's got a little speckling. It's got a little shadow to it. And so I got this. A lot of this is for like the kitchen area as filler, because I want to do, I kind of like this color combo for fall, but adding the green in, and then maybe also some deep color. So like this color here, like these and the green. Really love that color combo. So like I said, I got this one, and then I got a velvet, like mauve-y one, and then I'm gonna be on the lookout for like a really beautiful fall green, a glass. So then I have something a little soft, something a little more realistic, and then something with a little bit of a different texture with the glass. So that's what I'm looking for. I went ahead and got these picks. These are actually little, they look like little barrettes, but you can clip them on any floral arrangement or anything really. So I'm excited about these because that's kind of what I did with butterflies for the spring and summer. And so I'm excited to kind of have these to zhuzh up areas. I really did not keep a lot of my fall stuff. I got rid of almost everything because I typically don't do a lot of traditional fall. I usually jump right into Halloween, but I want to change that a little bit so that when I leave Halloween, October 31st, I maybe have a week or two of fall and then I can do Christmas, which is sad because Christmas takes so much time, just like Halloween does. And so we'll see. We'll see. It might just be August. I don't really know. But let's take these out of the package and see. Yeah, they're just like literally just like the big one, little velvet style. So I got the burnt orange, like a UT color, and then that like mauvey pink. And then I got some ribbon. I really want to do something on my counter stools behind me, my little rattan ones. And this has pink, orange, and green in it, which is kind of hard to find. And so I don't know how much is in here, 3 yards. I might be able to make 2 bows with this and put that on the back, which would be really cute. And then I got florals. I got 2, now these are not realistic. I typically do not buy florals from Dollar Tree. I usually wait till the better ones go on sale. And you just gotta be patient per the usual. I mean, like that's the name of the game. But these don't look horrible. And I really love the color tones here. I really love these. I keep saying this, but I did Christmas in these colors. And I saw it in the fall first. And I was like, why don't they make Christmas stuff in this color? And they weren't. So I took a lot of the fall stuff and I had to make my own. So hopefully Hobby Lobby has more of this color for the fall, but I got these at Dollar Tree. 2 dark maroon-ish, 2 dark orange. And I thought these could be also nice filler for background areas to kind of fill in the nicer florals just for color. And then I got one itty bitty one. The only thing that I don't like about this is the glitter or like the shiny. I'm not really a fan of the shiny anymore. But yeah, it's a really gorgeous color. So these could go in a little bit of a smaller vase. So that's all I got today. We're gonna continue to do some decor here, and then we probably have to pick up a couple more things, and then I'll show you the finished product. I do like to walk through how I decide my stuff. This is not a gorgeous music filled like movie style decorate with me. This is a like real life. I'm freaking sweating. I just had the ladder up to do those curtains. Like this is the real deal. I'm walking through how I decide how to do things, and I already want to change stuff. So I'll walk you through a little bit more. I'm not going to walk you through every single second, and then I'll show you everything at the end. All right, I found an entryway. I went to Five Below. I looked at Ross, I looked at Marshalls, I looked at TJ Maxx, I looked at Home Goods. I didn't find anything I really liked, but this I thought was super cute, and it was $5. And then I went ahead and put up my vintage find from an estate sale. It's a little painting with a really beautiful frame, little gold frame. And then I'm gonna do a little DIY with this that can be undone for Halloween. And then I went ahead and got we got stuff. Can you tell? Oh my gosh, the cabinets are here. They weren't supposed to be here till next week. Oh my gosh. Okay, went ahead and got this one from Walmart. And then I switched out the fall wreath that needs some adjusting here, but I'll show you everything when it's done. Okay, I might have decided to get a new living room rug for fall, winter, and then keep our checkered one for spring, summer, kind of like I've done the curtains. Now I find things on a very good budget. I found an 8x10 washable, very similar to a ruggable rug on Amazon for $90. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be like the one that I got for Daniela's house for a little bit of staging. So I'll turn you around and show you what we do have. We're gonna pull it out and hopefully it's gonna look good. Naughty puppy. You guys ready? We're gonna switch the carpet out, okay? I'm gonna switch the rug. Yeah, you're gonna have to get up. Okay. Okay. It's beautiful. Okay, here's what I love about this green is that it's kind of a jungly green. Like it's got a little bit of a blue in it. Look like I'm holding a baby. Okay. And it's a scalloped edge, which is really cool. We picked out 3, and this is the one Freddie picked. Because again, I like him to have a say. And he doesn't mind flowers, which thank God. So it's kind of like this. All right, Noonie, let's put it out. Hopefully, so I have a jute rug underneath. Hopefully it's enough cushion, because this definitely does not have a ton of cushion, and neither did the other one. So we're leaving the jute rug underneath, even though it's a very similar size, just to kind of make it a rug pad situation. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sweating. All right, I went to the thrift store and I actually found a couple of things. I found some fruit picks, a huge pear without the stem, but I can make a stem, and a glass pumpkin. And we're gonna do a little craft with this today, where you make it look like a piece of amber glass. So we're gonna do that, set all this stuff, finish everything up, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the end. Okay, my friends, so I picked up a couple things from Pop Shelf. I picked up a like brass gold like pumpkin lantern, really, really sweet. And I've been literally just waiting to find some pillows so that I can show you everything. They had this color in a square with the most gorgeous ruffles, and I didn't get it. So here's your sign. When you find something you love and you cannot stop thinking about, buy it. Keep the receipt, and if you change your mind, return it, because apparently they're gone now. So okay guys, I'm gonna take you around and show you all the little completed vignettes. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it never is, right? So use what you have. I'm on a budget, but I do think it looks really cute. So I'm gonna show you all the little vignettes, and then I'll show you everything lit up in the evening. All right, these are the pillows I finally found. Like I said, buy it when you see it. But I am gonna try and find some things on clearance this year that kind of go in this color vein for next year. So I'm gonna start building my fall stuff up. This is just kept, I wanted to keep it like sunflowers, greens, just more natural stuff, nothing too overdone. This just needs to be put away. Then I did the brass pieces here. I showed you guys that already. I do think I'm gonna replace these flowers with something a little bit more realistic next year. But I love the more wild look. Same thing here. I just used the brass bowl on this one, so they don't match exactly, which I actually love. I like balance, but I also like whimsy. All right, here I just did fall garland. Like I said, I do want to get more of a plum garland for next year and keep this for Halloween, but this is what I had, so that's what we used. And then I have my faux candles that I talked about in my Amazon video. They're incredible. I wish they made tea light size, but I don't think they do. And that's just a little extra pumpkin from Dollar Tree. All right, this is the fall tablescape. I just do something really simple. I am still looking for a really luxe tablecloth, but it's not found, and I don't want to buy something just to buy it. I like to bring out my brass and copper in the fall and winter, so that's kind of what we have going on here. Lucretia has her fall hat. And then same here with the garland. We just got this shelf, so I have our new owl. This is what I made, and I'll show that lit up later with the Mod Podge and stuff. And then I just added little pumpkins here and there. And then this is all the time. We did have this plant in it, but since we got this shelf, we just had like one plant stand here before. So I just moved this down here for Halloween, for future, and then kept all this here for now. We went really simple here as well. All of this was actually thrifted, like everything here. This whole entire thing was probably $25. Cream vase. We got pomegranate stems, some darker eucalyptus, faux pear. This was actually something we got at one of the caverns. This is a green marble tray from the thrift store, cutting board from the thrift store. This is from an estate sale. Love getting full candles from estate sales. $1 to $3, they're amazing. All right, this guy's for Halloween, but because he matched, I just went ahead and put him out. I switch out this little thingy for our, whatever these are called. So I have a green marble theme for the fall here. And then we have a little vignette here with some candles and florals, pumpkins. That's my mom's cookie recipe. Switched out our thing here for a sunflower. I really wanted to use this house and put our diffuser in it, but because of where the diffuser hole is, it didn't come out here, and that's what I really wanted. So I'm probably gonna end up selling this, but I think it's a tissue cover. It's just really, really cute. Like the fall colors are really, really cute. And then this is the coffee area. This just needs to be hung up a little higher, but I just replaced the pictures in this, and I think it's really cute. And then the last place we have is the entryway. This looks so pretty lit up. And then I need to just put my picture back up. We just need to rehang that. And then I did complete Bubbles' new home. So cute. Hey, boy.